Welcome back, everybody, and wow, that's a lot of flowers.
Dear Lola, I am writing to beg for your forgiveness. I am guilty of perpetuating a terrible lie.
What is this lie?
I have only now realized the error of my ways. I hope I can correct a great wrong.
Yes, I'm gonna still read these mushy ways.
Your boyfriend, who you thought was in Moblez, passed away some time ago. I have been writing in his stead. We humans tend to allow the past to destroy our lives. I implore you not to let this happen. It is time to look forward, to rediscover love, and embrace the beauty of life.
Yes, I am reading it, Hammy, I don't care.
You have so much of your life left to live. Cyan.
Alright, so we have located Cyan. He has been the person that's been delivering these letters to the woman. And there you go. We actually see him in the act. So happy Thursday, everybody, and happy new Final Fantasy VI part. I hope everybody's week is going well. For me, it's been exciting. And we'll get into that in a second, just because this cutscene's going to last a while. Oh, I love this moment.
The world before the fall. Delightful is the light of dawn. Noble is the heart of man.
I like that quote, actually.
Cyan!
Hey! You're alive! I need to rediscover his voice, too. He got a British accent, now I kind of want to take it back.
Cyan! I shall go with you. I shan't leave the world as it is.
Oh, excuse me.
But how did you find me? Wait. Tell me you didn't read my letters.
Now you're embarrassed about it? The place is decked out in flowers, Cyan. There he goes. He's trying to remove all the flowers. And there you go, the letter. He's been sitting in a cave at a writing desk, just writing love letters. Anybody who wants to make the argument that Cyan isn't a freaking romantic, I don't know what to tell you at this point.
These are them. Merely a diversion of mine.
I'm sure they are, Cyan.
Cyan, these flowers are gorgeous. This is an outrage!
Seriously? I love that moment. Seriously? Yeah, facepalm. Thank you, Celeste. There are some moments that just make you laugh out loud in this game and make you feel things.
I learned of that poor girl when I passed through Miranda. When I heard that she sent a letter each day, but never received any replies, something inside me just snapped. As I wrote to that girl, I realized I was very much like her.
Ah, I can see why you'd see that.
I was looking behind, full of despair. My eyes were closed, and then something changed. I bumped into Sir Gar in Miranda. He said he had to become stronger if he was to face Kefko. He probably returned to the Veld.
I love the fact that they actually do reference like other party members meeting each other, but then they go off to do their own lives, because again, there was really no hope at this point in the game. Now, unfortunately, that's just locked, but I believe we actually do get something that would unlock it. Yeah, that's right. We have to go out here, and then we'll get the key. Yay! Found the key to Cyan's treasure chest. We get to find out more dirty secrets about Cyan.
Why? A child could use this machine. This is a joke. I'll never be afraid of machines again.
What is in there? Found machinery manual and book of secrets. I believe these are items that you can use in the item screen that will hint at more stuff that you can do in endgame, but thankfully I'm running with a strategy guide as well as my prior knowledge, so I know what you can do and you can't do in the game. So once again, happy Thursday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week thus far, especially my fellow Final Fantasy fans. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week with the release of Final Fantasy 15. Now, in case you guys haven't heard or haven't watched it yet, I have put up a Drak Tries literally yesterday afternoon for Final Fantasy 15. So if you want my first impressions of 15, there's the place to go for it. And just to quickly answer the questions that I have, like right now I'm recording these early so that I can give myself more time. I have not been able to play past the initial hour that I do for Drak Tries as of right now. But I will put in a couple more hours. I'll probably even give some feedback here, like check-ins, aside from check-in reviews, in particular to these videos, just so you guys know what my thoughts are with 15 at the moment, because I am excited to play it. In fact, I will admit, when I was playing the recording Drak Tries, I was waxing really nostalgic. It's so awesome to not only play a Final Fantasy game in the holidays again, but being able to play an awesome one, because the last experience that I had for the holidays was 12. And again, to the people who are going to get mad at this, obviously, but I'm going to be honest with it. I'm not a fan of 12. Maybe Zodiac Age will change that for me. But, I mean, the first thing that came to my mind was the last time I was able to play a game, or a Final Fantasy game, as it was released in the holiday season, and that was 10. And 10 was amazing. Despite the criticisms that it gets, 10 was amazing back in the day, and I actually can't wait to get my hands on. So when we do get to 10 in these playthroughs, it's going to be the PS4 remaster. I can't wait to get my hands on that. It's going to be amazing to be able to play 10 again, and as much as I do have problems with 10, as I do with, I mean, you can find problems in games. It's not hard, but I love the story of 10 and a lot of the systems that were implemented there. So that'll be an exciting moment. But yes, I have played 15, not that much. I am still very excited for what lies in store. But if you want the full experience of what I thought of Final Fantasy 15 at its release, you can go check out the Drak Tries of Final Fantasy 15, which is up on the channel. So I'm going to point you guys there, and then I'll probably just give you guys check-ins here. Also, to those who are interested, in like 2 weeks... Wow, we are getting our butts handed to us. In about 2 weeks, I will be doing a bonus episode of Geek News Reviews and Opinions with my fellow cohorts, Romney, Aldo, and I believe Brenton is going to join us, but don't hold me to that. We haven't officially set everything in motion for it, but we're going to do a bonus episode of our thoughts on Final Fantasy 15, which, if we can get Brenton, would be interesting since he hasn't played the series. He's playing 7 now on his channel, but 15 would be like the first Roman numeral entry he's been able to play when it was new. So that'll be an interesting concept. And also, I'm looking forward to what Aldo and Romney think on it, and I think they'll be joining as well. But yeah, so that's going to be coming in the next couple of weeks. I'll keep you guys updated on it. And I'm actually looking forward to the holidays, because I can guarantee you I'm going to be playing a lot of 15 in the holidays. Not just for review's sake, but for my own personal satisfaction. I waxed so nostalgic playing 15 that, like, right now, as I'm talking to you, as I'm recording this, and I know I need to get recording done, I want to drop this and just go play more 15. So that's going to be my internal struggle for the next couple of weeks, because I'll probably play it a lot when I'm on break. And then you guys can get my updates on that. Excuse me. Can you tell I just barely recorded something? Let's see, other things that I need to get into this week, like, as far as business is concerned, it's going to be business as usual this week and for the next week. I've already put up my holiday schedule, so you guys know that 2 weeks from, or on December 19th, I will be in a holiday break. But I need to clarify something for a few people who have been asking. The only thing that I'm changing on that is that there is no active weekly schedule. So Tale of Drakfu, Final Fantasy parts, all that stuff will be halted for those 2 weeks. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to be making videos. I'm just going to be making videos at a more lax pace for the holidays and being able to more wax nostalgic, be able to say thank you for an awesome year, all that fun stuff. That's what I'm planning on doing. So that's the difference there. I'm not making videos for 2 weeks. I'm just going to be making them at a much more lax pace, because I'm already planning on doing like a thank you video on this channel and a thank you video on Drak and Shadow. So things are going to happen. For all those who are like immediately screaming to me, "Oh my gosh, Drak, that's not a good idea. You need to remain consistent." I get that. And I have remained consistent for a majority of this year. So it's not like I'm just taking a break and going to a more lax schedule. Not only for the holidays and being able to properly do the things I want to do with the holidays, but also being able to have a little bit more time at home, or not at home, but a little bit more time with friends and family, being able to catch up and do all of those things that a regular YouTube schedule doesn't really allow me to do. So that's what's going to happen. There are going to be videos that are going to come out, and they're going to be more along the lines of not necessarily Let's Play content, but more like vlogging to say thank you for an awesome year, or doing some top 5s, because I really want to get some top 5s out there, people. I love the people who are asking, like, where are your top 5s? Where are your top... They're coming. Top 5s, top 10s, they're coming. But this would allow me the time to finish up the writing for them and then start putting in the footage. But at the same time, being able to take a break at night and be able to go watch Christmas stuff with my family. Oh, and hi, Gaw. Wow! Yeah, Gaw's really easy to earn back in this game, people. He's insanely easy. All you gotta do is go to the Velt and make sure you have 3 people. I'm your friend! Let's travel together! Yes, as he always says. So there you go. Now we have Gaw, and we can start working on him again. Which is gonna be great, because then we have Cyan back, but we also have Gaw, and we can start working on their magic, as well as grinding, which is going to be what we are going to do next. So we're at this point, I actually did halt things for a quick grinding break for the next bit of endgame content that we need to take on. And we'll be able to see that transition in a second. But yeah, I hope other business that I need to take care of. So I've now explained like the holiday update to you guys. Somebody actually was asking if Luke Cage vlogs are going to get their own playlist. Yes, they are. The only thing I'm not sure about with that is whether or not I'm going to take them out of the vlogs playlist when I do that. I'm not sure on that, but yeah, Luke Cage is going to get its own vlogs. Same thing with Voltron when that happens, and Iron Fist. That's going to be a thing. And so now we're going on to the next phase, which is the cave in the Velt. Oh, and that dog looks familiar. Well, he looks like every other dog in Final Fantasy VI. Wasn't that Interceptor? Gee, I wonder if we're going to come across Shadow. Yes, that's kind of what we're aiming for in this part of the playthrough. We're going to be recovering, not necessarily recovering Shadow, but helping him out so that we can later on get him as a permanent party member. Which will be awesome. Oh, another thing that's going to be happening during the holiday update, or the holiday break. I'm going to be catching up on reviews like mad. Because 2 guaranteed top 5s that'll either happen late into that break or they'll probably go into next year is my top 5 games of 2016 and my top 5 disappointing games of 2016. So that's going to be happening. So you guys are going to get reviews left and right to be able to get myself caught up. I'm already working pretty much around the clock to finish up those reviews and be able to get them to you. So that's going to be another thing that you guys can look forward to, and pretty much guaranteeing that you're going to get content those 2 weeks. It's just not going to be the stuff you're regularly accustomed to. But don't worry, as soon as the new year happens, then that content comes back. Don't worry too much about that. As far as anything else that I've been playing, not really. That's another reason why I want to take a holiday break. I want to be able to go play those games in my spare time, which I don't have a whole lot of, and be able to give you more opinions on Mass Effect 3, on Final Fantasy 15, all that stuff. For some reason, he never came near all 4 of it. So this is actually kind of your hint at Gaw. all you had to do was bring 3 people, and Gaw is in the Veld. In the forest north of the Veld, there dwells a frightful dragon, and actually, we'll be dealing with those dragons later on. It's the 8 dragons, I believe. If you beat them all, they will actually unlock one of the more powerful espers, and I believe the esper that gives you the Ultima spell. So we will be doing that. But yeah, that's I know I'm making a lot of justifications for a holiday break, but I kind of need one. So hope you guys don't mind on that. But there's going to be stuff that's coming out. And in fact, one of the other things that's going to happen in the holidays is some of the other projects that you guys may not have seen just yet are going to get advertised as well, because I'm hoping to move those forward next year. And I would really like to be able to bring them to your attention as well. Whether or not you're a fan, I don't care. I'm bringing it to people's attention so we can get recognition for that work also. Because holy crap, that's been this year for me, people. It's been the year of collaborations. I've collaborated. I mean, I usually collaborate with the Geek News crew. That's nothing new. But adding Brent into the mix, adding Matthew into the mix for E3, adding in Brenton's boyfriend Nathan for BlizzCon, and so much more, like adding in Jefferson for more mainstream game reviews. It's been crazy. But this has been the year of the collaborations for me, and while I'm happy about that, it's definitely made things much more busy, much more intense pace. So yeah, I could definitely use a breather after that. But some people have been asking if some of these changes are going to stay into 2017, and yes, they are. In fact, I've been working with other people that you guys haven't even met yet on new content. Not necessarily for this channel, but for specifically one of them is a podcast. So at that point, I would obviously link the RSS feed for that and be able to get that to you guys on a regular basis. That would be awesome to me. That's the other thing that I'm hoping to do. I'm not officially set on this, but I may do a reduction in schedule just a little bit to give myself a little bit more editing time. Because I don't necessarily have a lot of that, but obviously I'll keep you guys informed on that one. I haven't sucked on that one as much as other YouTubers, in my opinion, so I think we'll be okay on that. Oh no! Dispatch him! Yeah, I'm trying to think about any other updates that I need to make to you guys. Not really. It's the holiday season. I'm excited. My last review is going to be Final Fantasy 15 for this year because nothing really in December caught my eye, and I'd much rather just take this month to catch up to everything else that I've done. And yeah, just go from there. That would be amazing to me. And some of that stuff is already done, some of it isn't. I'm just excited that I have an awesome game to be able to play at the end of this. I'm literally just trying to keep my mind off of 15, people. That's what's happening here. I'm trying to keep my mind off of 15 because I want to go further into that story. I want to learn more. And it's taking everything within me to not look at my PS4 right now and just go 15, 15's here. I'm a kid in a candy store right now. This doesn't happen that often for me. Where I wax so freaking nostalgic and just want to do what I want to do, you know, like the inner kid comes out and screw work. I want to go play the game kind of thing. So also leave me if you guys are playing 15, leave me a comment and tell me what you guys are thinking of it thus far. I would love to be able to see that. I have a feeling when we do the bonus episode, we'll also have a live chat so you guys can give your opinions on 15 so far. Right now, my opinions are I like it, and if I get kill a character, I'm going to kill Prompto. Prompto is just that annoying character for me, and he's going to drive me nuts. Actually, you know what? That's another topic of discussion that I want in the comments. Most annoying character for you in Final Fantasy. You know what? That would be a top 10 for me. I could do a top 10 of that. Most annoying characters in Final Fantasy series. I could totally do that. But I would love to hear what you guys consider an annoying character. It's funny because when I was listening to Prompto and I looked at Prompto, the first thing that came to my mind was Zell from Final Fantasy VIII. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the guy. I don't hate him, but he looks so much like Zell that it's hard not to make that distinction. In fact, Zell might actually make my list. I don't know. I need to actually compose that. But let me know what you guys' most annoying characters are. Yeah, just let me know what you guys' experiences are in Final Fantasy 15, and I'm going to expand it to World of Final Fantasy, because I'm also having fun with that game too. And I found it funny that a few of you guys have actually reached out and said, we want a playthrough of this with you and Andrea. And the main reason that they give for it is because Andrea is better at the Pokemans than you. Like, okay, yeah, I can't necessarily argue with that, but I'll bring it up with her, people. She's very meticulous when it comes to game series she hasn't tried yet. She literally wants to start from the beginning, and I don't know if she's going to want to say, well, I won't do World of Final Fantasy until I've played all the other games. Because she could easily do that. And while that would be frustrating, it wouldn't be surprising to me. But I'll bring it up with her and see if she likes the idea of playing Final Fantasy or World of Final Fantasy. Which I'm actually kind of happy that I thought this was going to be one of those games that people were going to write off. And I've seen good reviews from Pro Jared and a number of other YouTubers that I thought were going to write off World of Final Fantasy. And they're loving it. So I'm happy about that. I'm hoping that sticks through with 15. I'm already looking, like, I have a feeling tonight I'm going to be looking for all the big naysayers of 13 to see whether or not they like or dislike 15. Because I honestly want to know what they think, not necessarily for my own, like, satisfaction, justification, or whatever you want to call it, but more along the lines of I'm hoping that this can finally get rid of the hatred that people have for 13 and people can start loving Final Fantasy again. It's been so hard for me as of late to have a Final Fantasy conversation without people going, oh, 13 sucked. And I'm so sick and tired of that, honestly. Oh no, Shadow's not doing very well. Look at those wounds. And yeah, we get a little bit of a boss fight with the... Is this it? Yeah, the Senior Behemoth. No, it's the Senior Behemoth. In other words, nastier Behemoth. But that's okay. We already have the solution for him, which is Vanish and Doom. Somebody's already screaming out in the comments, "You're a cheater! You're a cheater! I'm only doing what the game allows me to do. Enemy coming in from behind! Oh no! Another monster appeared! And with that, we get another behemoth, but we don't know what it's called. It's another Senior Behemoth. And Vanish Doom! I'm not cheating. The game allows me to do this. Other people discovered this, or other players discovered this well before. I'm just utilizing what they utilized. But this is not necessarily, like, I'm not game sharking this in. This is an obvious glitch that the game has. So I'm sorry if that upsets you, but sorry, not sorry. I'm going to use it. If it makes you feel any better, oh, never mind. This is the guy. He will keep resurrecting, so I will actually have to fight this guy. If that makes you feel any better. Let's go ahead and just play it safe here. We're going to hit dispatches, pummels, and my chainsaw. Just to moidalize this guy. Good 3K, that's not bad. Chainsaw! Oh, not that chainsaw, Edgar. Oh, wait, never mind. It worked. Yay! You'd think I remember this stuff, but I recorded it a couple weeks ago, actually. Yay! We took care of that behemoth. That's great. Now we can help out. Shadow. We can't do anything for him here. Okay, so what do? Let's take him back to Tomasa using the airship. So now we know that Tomasa survived as well. Now, unfortunately, though, we've come upon that time yet again. So when we get back, we will get Shadow safely to Tomasa and continue on in our journeys in Final Fantasy VI.